Module 10, Sketch Composition for Outdoor Mural. Eminent artist and painter Georges Barak has rightly said, the starting point of a picture for any painter is a matter of colors and form. I believe that the poetry of art, if that is what one may call it, is a matter of animating these forms and colors. After creating 3D mural design for interior purposes, the next module relates to the sketch composition for outdoor mural design. Now I take a piece of drawing sheet and start sketching a design for outdoor mural, starting with vertical lines in the form of columns or minarets, and roughly sketch the union shaped dome on the top of these columns. Then I add horizontal lines which form the base of this structure and depict a rough idea of Taj Mahal like building with a mihrab like gate or entrance. Then I add outlines of the trees which we usually see in the picture of the Taj Mahal. The columns are then divided into three stories with the top notes. Then I haphazardly draw random distorted lines around this structure with a pencil. I think for a while and add pencil shades with quick strokes in an irregular form. I darken the background of the building to bring out the main structure with short and quick pencil strokes. In a small manner, I add some strokes at the bottom of the building, and later on, I quickly make the sketch of an open book. Then I add a few lines to depict the effect of calligraphy on the pages of the book and proceed further to draw randomly in an irregular shape. I fill the background of the book with quick pencil strokes so that the book comes out and another dimension is created. I darken the area outside the outline of the book and show a few pages. I take a soft round brush and apply light brown watercolor on the areas darkened by the pencil strokes. Then I apply shades of light blue color underneath the building structure. Now I apply black watercolor around the upper structure of the building and the minarets. This further brings out the shape of the upper structure as well as defines the outline of the book. This I do in quick strokes. Now I give roundness to the pages of the book by slightly touching the center of the book near the binding area. Blue shades are added to show the appearance of stairs under the Taj Mahal-like building. This way the main structure looks white and dazzling. Now I define the outline of the building with dark pencil strokes. I add a few darker strokes in darker color on the blue shades so that the book emerges in 3D form. I draw some broken lines on the book, which gives the effect of cracks on the marble or white stone. With the help of fine tipped round brush, I add dark fine lines in order to show broken pieces. The same process is repeated on the book as well as on the upper structure. Now I take another drawing sheet and place it on the drawing board and draw horizontal lines with the help of a 2 feet metallic scale. Now I divide the page and find the center of the page by measuring it properly and marking with the scale. I leave but 1 inch margin on 3 sides of the drawing sheet and make rectangles on the left and right side in equal proportions and make 3 boxes measuring all the while. According to eminent Swiss architect, painter, and artist Max Bill, I endeavor to make a picture, for instance, exert a positive influence on the observer by its coloring, mood, and compositional idea, encouraging, say, activation, tranquilization, concentration, or harmony. According to renowned Polish sculptor and fiber artist Magdalena Abaknovic, art will remain the most astonishing activity of mankind born out of struggle between wisdom and madness, between dream and reality in our mind. I create two irregular shapes on the right hand side box. I again pause and continue drawing irregular or broken shapes on the left side. These shapes are drawn on both sides of the drawing sheet in order to keep a balance. The shape on the right hand side gives an appearance of a gateway or door to a massive fort like structure. I finalized these shapes in black pilot pen. According to eminent American author Napoleon Hill, first comes thought, then organization of that thought into ideas and plans, then transformation of those plans into reality. The beginning, as you will observe, is in your imagination. The shape on the left hand side also projecting a building structure with a dome, and then I add a few tall cylindrical trees creating a few windows in the building structure. According to eminent Dutch artist Piet Mondrian, the only problem in art is to achieve a balance between subjective and objective. According to legendary Italian painter Leonardo da Vinci, painting is poetry that is seen rather than felt, and poetry is painting that is felt rather than seen. I use a thin brush and add a few strokes in watercolor in the background of these building like shapes in little tints of brown and green. Slowly the shapes start emerging from the background. The same process is repeated in the left hand side shapes or elements. All these building shapes pertain to Islamic architecture. With this process, negative and positive spaces are created. Some forms emerges while the others recede. It gives an appearance of perspective. Darker hues are added in some areas to enhance the other areas. To further enhance the white Islamic type structure, I add a few more darker tones in the background. In this miniature sketches, trees are darkened to define their shapes. More dimensions are created on the one side of the entrance, which looks like a shade. A minaret-like shape is recreated in the darkened tone of blue color to give the effect of distance. Details are added by using different colors on the left and right side. I pause, imagine and create different details of these building-like shapes. An artist who wishes to design a mural for the outdoor, first of all should inspect and measure the area correctly so that the design is created proportionately in the small ratio. Otherwise, a design made without these basic fundamentals will spoil and distort the final product, as it sometime will be out of proportion. It should be also kept in mind that proper light is made available for its enhanced visual effect. As a mural tough created, great efforts may not be as appealing to the eye due to bad lighting and dark areas. It should be on prominent place or facade so that it enhances the overall effect of the building where it is created. In the outdoor murals, permanent material should be used in its execution, such as ceramic tiles, terracotta and glaze tile, stone, concrete, wood or RCC. Otherwise, there is a chance of fading away of the design due to weather conditions. Bold shapes are suggested which attract the eye of the spectator at once and conveys the purpose and theme of the mural in simple, aesthetical and effective way. Thank you.